Your inner voice and your intuition can be one of the most powerful tools in your life, but your inner voice can't do you any good if you don't hear your inner voice. I am going to give you an incredibly powerful tool that you can start practicing now, and it's going to seem so simple that you are going to probably underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. It's so powerful. We have coached over 9,000 women since 2010 in transforming their lives by training their brain. And part of training your brain is to know how to access that inner voice. I'll tell you what to do. It's going to sound really simple, but stick with me because I'm going to let you know the neuroscience behind why it's so powerful and why it works. Oftentimes we'll try to hear our inner voice by getting more quiet. And if you have tried this, you know that it gets really loud inside when you get quiet. How do you sort through the noise? And how do you separate what is your authentic inner voice versus all the chatter in your brain? Because if you've attempted this already, you know that it feels like there's a whole bunch of different competing voices in your brain. Don't try to sort it out, say it out loud. I know that seems so simple, but just try it. Like go on a walk and just start saying everything that is in your head. And stick with me because here's the neuroscience of why that works. Your lower, more primitive brain just cycles through lots of different thoughts. If you've ever noticed when you're anxious, it just seems like the same things over and over. And it's because you've taught your brain the habit of cycling through the same thoughts. Our thoughts drive all our behavior. So as soon as something becomes regular, a habit, then we have a whole set of thoughts that just cycles through, and that's in the habit part of our brain, which is the lower part of our brain. Now, the lower part of our brain is not in charge of speech, saying things out loud. So the moment you switch from trying to figure out your inner voice in quiet moments to actually saying what your brain is saying, whatever it is, some of that's your inner voice, some of it's not. But when you say it out loud, it's a fun neuro hack where you're activating your prefrontal cortex, the higher part of your brain. Now you know that you are already activating that part of your brain because you're speaking out loud. And your higher brain is the part of your brain that is in charge of speech. So you're connecting all of the chatter and the noise in your brain that is in your lower brain, and you're sending that up to your higher brain when you start saying it out loud. And your higher brain can start sorting things, can literally start recognizing your inner voice. So it might go something like this. My brain is saying that I really should work harder and I should do more. And if I just was consistent, then things would work out for me better. And, I should really start doing that thing. But actually, it would be nice to eat something first. I can't do it on an empty stomach. Well, no, I shouldn't eat something because I'm trying to not eat more junk and I don't want to delay. And why do I keep doing this? And why has this been a pattern? Why are you so hard on yourself? You should be more compassionate. Remember all the times that things have worked out? I didn't say it would be pleasant, but it will be more clear. You'll start having realizations like I'm so inconsistent, I have to work harder. That's not actually me. That's the thing that my mom told me growing up that just somehow got in my brain. That's not authentic to me. But you know what felt really different? When my brain started talking about how I should be compassionate and trust that things work out, that had a whole different quality. This is something that your higher brain can sort out, that as long as you're just looping and trying to figure out things internally, it doesn't work. This neuroscience hack will help you to start getting in touch with your inner voice, and you'll be able to recognize it apart from all of the other chatter and the noise.